I had, since November of 2002, represented the United States abroad, which was an extraordinary opportunity and experience for me. I think there are a few times in one's life that you have the satisfaction of quite literally being able to stand up and say, I represent the United States of America, and doing it on a whole range of issues. Obviously, I'd been away from a law firm environment for some time. I knew that I'd be learning as much from my partners as I hoped I could offer from time to them. And so I wanted to be around not only talented people, but honest and decent people that you could rely on. And I come back to that word that had integrity. And I found that not only in the Mexico City office, but here in New York, and lawyers that I've met from our Miami offices and DC offices. And my guess is that as I get around a bit more and visit others in offices around the world, I'll find that. We tend to view things through the prism of what we've been doing. Lawyers tend to be very good lawyers, and they view it through the legal prism. People that have been in the public arena have a good sense of how the regulatory and communications environment might work. People that have come up the finance route see things through the prism of a finance person. And what I've told people that I've represented and talked to about representing them is look at me as the director who's not on your board, or the general counsel who's not your general counsel. Because that ability to have been in a number of different situations, whether it be the regulatory, the legal, some sense of how finance works, some sense of the relationship between your business and the media, let's say, and the way issues are talked about that might impact you. The ability to have seen and functioned in all those environments is something that I think has prepared me well to represent business. Our firm is there in a very significant way, and our firm beyond Mexico has the capabilities to represent U.S. businesses in Mexico and Mexican businesses in the U.S. I mean, I think we have to look at ourselves as, in a sense, more than the sum of our parts. We have very able representation in Mexico, but we leverage it with New York and D.C. and assets around the world that I think for any client that recognizes that the environment that we function in is global has got to realize this is a firm whose assets I can leverage. So, this is, there's some real opportunity. I tend to gravitate towards those that truly leave you in awe, the outdoors. And I said that, if you can't be in awe of those sort of things, you really can't even begin to appreciate the folks around you. And so I think the outdoors, there's moments that sunsets and sunrises still kind of jolt me. I'm more of the company than the food, really. It's and having lived in Mexico, I have had lunches that went from noon to midnight. And it's because they were with great people that I've just enjoyed being with, and I can't even hardly tell you what we ate, but I can tell you that we enjoyed the afternoon. And so it's as much the people as the food for me.